Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 5 Premium Japanese destroyer, Kamikaze R. It has 4 main guns, 6 torpedoes, 2 AA guns, a surface detection of 6 kilometers, top speed 37.5 knots, total home 11,100. For my modules, reduced crit chance on torpedo tubes, faster torpedo aim, reduced crit chance on propulsion. For my commander, situation awareness, faster torpedo rearm, and superintendent. We are on the map Big Race, and this is just a little throwback. We are a low-tier ship with low-tier commander skills, and we do have the maximum modules loaded on the ship, but you can't be everything, right? So we're moving forward. We're trying to get in position to use our torpedoes. Because we don't have the concealment skill, we've got to get a little bit closer to the edge of our detection in order to have success. I noticed that this Kohlberg appears to possibly be in range for torpedoes, so I send them towards the enemy Kohlberg. My friend, Poimane, is in the Furutaka, and he's got a perfect broadside, so I figure he's going to fire on the Kohlberg. Now, will our torpedoes get to him? I don't know, but the friendly torpedoes are definitely going to be there. 2 torpedoes. He's down to 2,400. It looks like he had a dot as well, so I think he put it out. But look at what we got here. Our expectation worked out, and we got first blood. My friend was actually firing on the Phoenix, and he says, "Oh man, I got like 4 citadels on him." "Oh yeah? Are you gonna finish him off?" And he tried to fire, and he missed. So we're just gonna take the kill. You've always got to have fun with your friends. That wasn't a kill steal. That was a kill secure. So far, we're doing pretty good. 2 enemies down in quick succession. And we have both kills. Not that we earned the second one, but I just want to make sure that the kill remained in the family, if you know what I mean. Now, there are 3 enemy destroyers. Only 1 is spotted on the minimap. So where could they be? Are they in the center? It's kind of void of any activity, both friend and foe. That's a good read that there's an enemy destroyer somewhere in that area. But where? There are 2 enemy Japanese destroyers and 1 enemy US destroyer. I don't want to run into the US one by myself. But we do have 4 of our smoke charges still. In fact, we haven't used it at all. And this is a very important resource for destroyers. That's why I invest so much in Superintendent. So we're going to move forward, maybe find ourselves overextended, send our torpedoes towards a target, and then retreat. There's a Wyoming, a New York, a Königsberg, and a Congo. Wyoming's too far away, so is the Congo, but this Königsberg, he's actually pretty close. So we are going to send our torpedoes forward of his position. It appears that he's going to move in a straight line. There's nothing that would tell me he was just coming out of a turn. So he should be at max speed already, and we're spotted by the enemy Clemson. But the island is going to block the line of sight. I don't need to waste a charge. I can still hold on to that smoke for just a little bit longer. And the first set, no way it's going to hit the target. It looks like it's way too far to the right. But I think the far left will, and oh, 2 barely miss. We hit with 2 torpedoes cause flooding. Is he going to put the flood out? So far, he's taken the flood damage. Okay, he's put the flood out. Enemy Clemson continued on his path. Oh, on the other side of the island, he does detect, and I was going to send my torpedoes, but the friendly Gnevny is right there. We cannot risk his ship. It's not fair to him. Now, while this is going on, my friend, Poimane, is trying to kill the Königsberg that we torpedoed. I told him, "It's yours, man. I've already taken a kill from you." And yes, he does exactly as requested. Unfortunately, he overextends. He takes a huge citadel from either the Wyoming or the Congo. And now he's dead. And he's like, "I overextended for you." Well, you didn't have to do it right there. Oh, that is true. But hey, I'm happy he got the kill. That guy was too low. And if we had a better aim with our torpedoes, he would have died straight up. He didn't do a single thing to avoid the torpedoes. So we've got battleships on the east, destroyers on the southwest. I would like to get in range and send against this Wyoming. He's kind of skirting the capture point. For those who don't know, since this is so rare now, all you have to have is a single ship in the capture point to completely prevent the capture. Once all friendlies or enemy ships leave the capture point, then the other team will start to capture rapidly, and I do mean rapidly. So we send against the Wyoming, we pull back, trying to avoid detection, but we are detected. Just for a split second, he probably should infer that there is danger incoming. And so far, it doesn't look like he does. We are in a position where we might run into torpedoes, and here he's turning away. We get 1, 2. Looks like we're going to get a third. No. 2 torpedoes. They cause a flood. I don't want to run into those torpedoes, of course. Enemy aircraft overhead, scouting my position, even though I have my AA off. You wouldn't have it on. 2 guns? Really? 2 guns? Japanese destroyers didn't feel like aircraft were a threat at all? I'm not going to have it on for 2 guns. That friendly battleship is going to take a lot of damage from those torpedoes. Now, look overhead. Both friend and foe are fighting and detecting me. There's really nothing I can do. I could pop my smoke. An enemy Omaha, I believe, fired on my position, or a Kamikaze. Either way, it's not good. Yeah, here he comes. Ooh. Okay, we're able to dodge. We are on fire, which is extending the detection of the ship. I kind of want to wait. I want to get out of the area, confirm that there's no more possibility of a spot, and then use my damage control. We're trying to lead the Carl around the island. Yes, it's the Carl. What? Is that the Wyoming? I think we killed the enemy Wyoming with a flood. That's pretty awesome. And then we get a double strike on the Carl. Sweet justice. I'm really sorry for anyone who has to play the Carl. It's honestly one of the worst ships in the game. But there are so many great German cruisers. It's worth it. It's worth it. Keep it up. Now, we're detected. I don't know if it's line of sight, because I extended the detection for the ship with my guns, or there's a possibility of that last destroyer really close, and I think that's exactly what it was. The destroyer was really close. 4 kilometers, definitely in range to detect each other. I send my torpedoes against the battleship, and I'm going to fire on the Kamikaze. Don't hold back as a Japanese destroyer. If you have an advantage, take it. Your guns are satisfactory. We do 620. We miss with the other 3, though, and he's moving out of the way. He has no interest. And the New York zigged when I thought he was going to zag, so we did not hit with our torpedoes, but that's okay. The Kamikaze has extremely fast rearm on torpedoes. You might as well send them in the water just to see if you can have any success. About 2 times this match, I just sent them with the expectation that we might hit the target. It wasn't a guarantee, and it worked out. I have a really bad habit of holding onto my torpedoes just a little bit too long and not taking full use of them. Somehow this game is tied. We've earned 4 kills, and the game is still tied. I don't like that. That sort of means that some of my players... Oh, nice. We're able to get another kill. But that sort of means that you have to carry a little bit harder than you probably would prefer. I thought that the enemy destroyer would be in the smoke, and yeah, he's exited the capture point. There's nobody preventing our capture. So the New York or that destroyer is going to try and come back, or they lose the game. This is sort of the play the objective and allow the enemy to overextend. We overextend a little bit to get in range of the New York. Now he's going to turn and try and get into the capture. So I sort of sent the torpedoes with the understanding that he's going to turn, slow down a little bit, and go for that edge of the base capture. And we take a huge shot. Have to use smoke. Definitely overextended. And the New York actually is turning a little bit too tight. The torpedo bombers are returning to their base. As they're doing so, we are scouted. And please don't fire. Please don't fire. Friendly cruiser is right on top of the Kamikaze. I bet the Kamikaze is going to win that matchup. The enemy still does not have a ship in the capture point. And the New York, he might get there in time, but I don't think so. I think we're going to win the game. And are you kidding me? I think the New York or the Congo hit a friendly that was in the capture. I'm going to send my torpedoes against this New York. I would not allow you to prevent this win. We are detected, of course. We're completely out in the open. Someone can fire at any second. And the New York does just that. But he misses completely. He's going to take torpedo. Notser, get back to the ship. Get back. Oh, that was so close. He's going to take 2 torpedoes from me, at least. Probably 3. He took a couple from a friendly. We cause a flood. And he's just so close to dying. Looks like he used damage control, and he's using his heal consumable, so we've got to do a little bit extra work. I got to get back in range, try and send my torpedoes. Although, to be fair, it does look like he's going to continue moving into range. So I'm going to send them out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe not. I don't think so. He's actually angling a little bit more than I thought he would. And every single enemy ship is spotted. Friendly destroyer is right on top of the enemy aircraft carrier. Hopefully he can take him out. And then there'll be no more threat of aircraft scouting me. And I think he's going to fit himself just in between. He's not even going to get to the torpedoes. Friendly finishes off the New York. Any second now, the enemy aircraft carrier is going to be taken out. And then it's just going to be 2 versus 4. I send my torpedoes against the Congo because he's got an island on one side of his ship. He can't avoid the fact that he might get boxed in. And the Königsberg senses the exact same thing. But the Congo does something I did not think he would do. He's turning into the center of the map. Oh, he's turning back. He can't decide what he's going to do. But this is going to hurt me. Anytime you're turning, you're slow. I don't think he's going to get to my torpedoes. Definitely not the right torpedoes, but the left torpedo. Please, Congo, go faster. No, we miss completely. We actually are in range of the Kamikaze. We have 10 seconds left on our smoke, and we're detected. This is bad. I'm going to send my torpedoes kind of against everything. Can we just get something to hit? Anything to stick at all? And we are definitely within detection. We got to get away from the Kamikaze and the Congo. They're both sailing right at us. I choose to use my smoke. Oh, looks like the Kamikaze is gonna... He goes right in between our torpedoes. Just barely. The torpedoes sent out for the Congo, not effective. So, we are far too low to risk the ship. We got to get away. We have to get in an ambush position and hope that our aircraft carrier will give us extra information. He can see around islands. He doesn't have to risk his ship. We are detected for probably 2 seconds as we go behind the island. They should infer that I am headed out west, but that's all they're going to see. And I bet the enemy is going to make for that gap because I have smoke out. So I would like to predict that the enemy Kamikaze is going to go through it just as the torpedoes hit. We send 1 set, and this is going to be really close. Look how close my friendly Bogue is to this torpedo system. It does look that we will be safe. And the Kamikaze, he is on the other side of the island. He can't fire on us. And the Congo is looking forward. So this is our chance. We're going to unload with our guns. Secondaries are going off, but they're completely inaccurate. And we're trying to aim for that superstructure. He's burning down. He's using a heal, though. Is he going to die the friendly? No. We're going to try and finish him right now. Is this going to be enough? Yeah, take out the Congo. And the enemy Kamikaze dies at the exact same moment. We earn Kraken Unleashed. And that was a pretty good game, but I'm surprised how much we had to carry at Tier 5. We earned First Blood, Kraken Unleashed, Double Strike, 5 kills, almost 400,000 credits earned, 1,500 base XP. The top 3 on our team have 11 of the 12 team kills. Yeah, that's a lot of concentrated effort in a couple ships. But the XP isn't that bad. There are ships that just didn't get a chance to get a kill. We did around 85,000 points of damage. That was really fun, though. I love low-tier games, especially in premiums, because I need that credit income. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Kamikaze R. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.